அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். In the video we are going to discuss about some chemical kinetics, வேதி வினை வேகவியல். In some definition, rate of chemical reaction is generally described in chemical kinetics. Suppose we consider any chemical reaction. You are doing practical in analytical laboratory. Immediately a precipitate will appears for any test, for any chemical test, for analysis of chloride or nitrate, whatever it may be, the precipitate will appears immediately. Whereas some cases like rusting of iron or some radioactive disintegration, the time for particular reaction is very much large when compared to the time taken in the reactions happened in laboratory. So the time is very important factor, and how far the reaction is fast. Some chemical reaction occurs very fast, some chemical reaction occurs very slow. So the rate is described in chemical kinetics, and rate of a chemical reaction, which is simply the change in a particular variable per unit time. Here variable is nothing but concentration, generally concentration of the particular reactant. Suppose you consider the reverse reaction, the concentration of the product, whatever it may be. Now the rate is for a general chemical reaction, A gives B. Suppose we consider A gives B, it is a general chemical reaction. For this particular reaction, we can write the rate of reaction. So very first thing to learn chemical kinetics, you have to write how to write a rate of the reaction and the rate law for a particular reaction. For this general reaction, so we know during the chemical reaction, a concentration of reactant is keep on decreasing. Initially you are taking 10 gram, after some time it may be 5 gram, then 4 gram, then 3 gram, 2 gram, it is keep on decreasing. So generally the concentration of the reactant is keep on increasing when the reaction proceeds. The concentration of the product increases, concentration of reactant decreases, concentration of product increases during the chemical reaction. So during the course of reaction, the change in concentration of reactants decreasing, hence the symbol minus is given, that is negative sign implies that concentration of the reactant decreasing, that is the important one. The negative sign is just indicates concentration of the reactant decreases, not for any numerical value. The concentration is decreases, that's why the negative symbol is here. So for any general chemical reaction, we can write the rate of reaction like this. The rate is nothing but minus change in concentration of the reactant with respect to change in time. So we are discuss about the time. So the change in particular variable per unit time. So this here the variables are change in concentration of reactant with respect to change in time. So the change in concentration of reactant by change in time. Here the change is given as delta. So initially you are taking 5 gram, after some time t, it may be 3 gram, 2 gram, 4 gram. So that is, there will be change of reactant is observed. Hence the change in reactant concentration. The negative sign implies the concentration of the reactant keep on decreasing with respect to change in time. Initially t is equal to 0. After 5 minutes, after 10 minutes, after 70 minutes, whatever it may be. So the change in concentration with respect to change in time. So the change is infinitesimal change when you count for a second. Hence we put a d for differential. D, the change in concentration of A, that's d concentration of A by dt. The negative sign implies the concentration of the reactant is keep on decreasing. So minus dA by dt. So for any chemical reaction, we have to write the rate of the reaction like that. So this is the way to write the rate of reaction. So suppose we consider this reaction XA plus YB gives LC plus MD. Here the coefficient is there. So here we can write rate is equal to minus, so minus with respect to reactant 1 by X. So this is total, this is change. X is total. So minus 1 by X dA by dt is equal to minus 1 by Y dB by dt. The change in concentration of reactant, now the change in concentration of product is formed here. So there is a positive symbol. 1 by L D change in concentration of by with respect to change in time. 1 by M change in concentration of D with respect to time, dt by dt. By this way we can write the rate of reaction for any stoichiometric equation. Suppose we can apply this for a general reaction. Suppose you take ammonia, very important one, concentration of formation of ammonia. N2 plus 3H2 gives 2NH3. So for this reaction we can write the rate of reaction R is equal to, there is no coefficient set here, one is the stoichiometry, so minus dN2 by dt is equal to minus 1 by 3 dH2 by dt is equal to, here product form is a 1 by 2 plus symbol dNH3 by dt. So by this way we can write a rate of reaction for any chemical reaction. Suppose we can consider the decomposition of HI. 2HI gives H2 plus I2. So for this reaction rate is equal to minus 1 by 2 dHI by dt is equal to dH2 by dt is equal to dI2 concentration of I2 by dt. So by this way any chemical reaction you can write this is the rate of the reaction. So very first thing in chemical kinetics we have to write the rate of reaction first. You must know to write the rate of reaction. Lot of problem is asking based on this rate of chemical reaction. We will discuss some problem regarding this rate of chemical reaction. Suppose we consider this ammonia formation. The rate of ammonia formation or the rate of decomposition of reactant. There is a two possible way of asking problem. Either concentration of any one of the reactant is given and concentration of the product they may ask. Either or sometimes the concentration of product will be given, concentration of product may ask. So the concentration, suppose here we consider, here we put the change in concentration of nitrogen, the rate of decomposition of nitrogen is 2 into 10 power minus 2 mole per liter per second. We just assume. So the change in the ammonia, rate of decomposition rate of ammonia, because reaction is reactant, reacts together gives product. So on the rate of reaction of reactants, here the nitrogen is given, is 2 into 10 power minus 2 mole per liter per second. So they are asking what is the rate of formation of ammonia or what is the rate of decomposition of hydrogen. So first we have to write the rate of reaction. So here the ammonia rate of reaction is given. So what the question is, what is the rate of decomposition of hydrogen and also what is rate of formation of ammonia. Rate of formation of ammonia they ask. So very simple. Nitrogen is given, hydrogen is asking, ammonia is asking. So you relate nitrogen and hydrogen, you will get the answer for hydrogen. If you relate nitrogen and ammonia, you will get the answer for ammonia. So first we will relate nitrogen and hydrogen. So minus dN2 by dt is equal to minus 1 by 3 dH2 by dt. Okay? We need dH2 by dt. So simply you put 3 is here. So 3 times minus dN2 by dt is equal to minus dH2 by dt. So please keep in mind this minus sign indicate only the concentration decreases, not a numerical value. Here also the minus sign indicate the concentration of the reactant decreases. Here the value of dN2 is 2 into 10 power minus 2. So 3 into 2 into 10 power minus 2 mole per liter per second. So we have the answer for this dH2 by dt is equal to 6 into 10 power minus 2 mole per liter per second. This is the concentration of hydrogen decomposed. So for ammonia, you just relate nitrogen and ammonia. So nitrogen, how then ammonia and nitrogen is related? 1 by 2 dNH3 by dt is equal to minus dN2 by dt. So now the dNH3 by dt is equal to 2 times minus dN2 by dt. 2 into 10 power minus 2 mole per liter per second. So we'll have the answer 4 into 10 power minus 2 mole per liter per second. So how the concentration of ammonia is formed is also alright, and the concentration of hydrogen is decomposed also we will get from this particular problem. So they will ask a problem like this. So how the concentration of ammonia is formed, the concentration of hydrogen is decomposed. Such a type of problems are possible. Similarly, the lot of problems are possible based on this particular rate of reaction. So if you know to write the rate of chemical reaction, then the problem will be very easy. Rate of chemical reaction you have to write for a given chemical reaction. Then for particular concentration, any particular concentration may be given. It may be any one of the reactant is given, or maybe a product is given. From the given data, you can relate the other datas and you can easily calculate the concentration of other reactant, concentration of other product like this. So there is a rate of chemical reaction. This is the theory part as well as the problem asking part. Also some theoretical problems also possible in this particular rate of chemical reaction. We will discuss this what are the other possible problems of rate of chemical reaction in the next video.